Welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Hey there, Mandi.
What is going on, Teddy?
You know, it's another long week,
Mhm.
Palia update week, so it's been a long week of streams for me already. Had a busy week Monday trying to get all my bundles done before the update on Tuesday, and then had a late stream Tuesday night exploring the new update, and then we're recording this Wednesday night, and I had an 8.5 hour stream today. I'm good. I'm busy. I feel like the fact that I still have a voice is honestly quite impressive.
Truly.
So here I am. How are you?
I'm good. I completely forgot about my bundles until you said that, and I'm like, dang it.
So didn't get those done?
I haven't opened a game. I haven't done anything but sewed. I mean, I've been sewing at my sewing machine for the past 2 weeks straight, and that is it. That is all I have done.
Meditative or fun, or is it just I have to do it?
It is. At first, it was I have to do it and really annoyed about it. But now it is routine. It's meditative. Okay. It's fun. And have you seen the TikToks where it's when this happens and this happens and I enter flow state? I am in flow state.
You're entering flow state.
Sewing is my flow state where it just keeps me sane. And it's been really good, but I'm talking all day, every minute I get to myself after my daughter goes to bed. It is sitting my booty down. I have this really cheap bar stool that I sit on to sew, and I have butt imprints in that chair. It's a really cheap bar stool. It's uncomfortable, and I shrimp over my sewing machine 8 hours a day or more. It's crazy, but it's fun. So I get it. It's busy, but in doing fun things that you love. So it's you can't be mad about it.
Right, I'm not complaining. Yeah.
Right.
We have every right to be tired.
Yeah, as she yawns.
But I know. We have every right to be tired, but we're not complaining. I know I'm
totally
grateful to be doing it.
Absolutely. Let me just say this. So it's Wednesday now, and it's February 4th when we're recording this. So here's how my week started. Every year on February 2nd is Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day, that's what it's not Groundhog's Day, it's Groundhog Day.
One singular hog, yeah.
One hog. And I woke up this Monday and I was like, this hog best say that spring is coming soon. And so I pulled up the live stream of Punxsutawney Phil in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And I said, Phil,
go. There's a live stream.
Yes.
So I woke up that morning and I was scrolling on TikTok and I came across a live stream that was there was a performance. There were shows and bands and stuff playing ahead of Phil's
debut
reveal or whatever.
Yes.
And I was like, there's a whole shindig for this Punxsutawney Phil.
Let me tell you, I got really into it this year. So Punxsutawney Phil is in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania at Gobbler's Knob. And so they do this, I know it's hilarious. They do this big celebration. There were hundreds of people there, but it is 7 a.m. They've probably been there for hours. And they did this groundhog call. They introduced all the board members of this club, and they pulled Phil out of his little stump, and his handler put him on this stump, and he picked a scroll. And I guess the scroll that he picks, there's no shadow involved. He picks a scroll. He walks up to a scroll, whichever one I think his snoot touches first is the one. That's his prediction for the year.
Okay.
So Punxsutawney Phil, I think that's what I gathered. Punxsutawney Phil said that winter is going to be 6 more weeks, and I shut the live stream down immediately upon those words exiting the man's mouth. I said, nope, sorry. So I did a deep dive, and it turns out that Punxsutawney Phil is not even in the top 10 most accurate groundhogs in the US. So there's a lot of other groundhogs
that are more accurate.
Yes. And so the most accurate groundhog for National Groundhog Day is Staten Island Chuck. Between 2005 and 2024, he has gotten 85% of his predictions correct.
Staten Island Chuck.
Staten Island Chuck. And I think he said, Staten Island Chuck 2026 forecast is 6 more weeks of winter. So it's not looking good for us, folks. But all I know is Punxsutawney is not my favorite now. Oh, Woodstock Willie. So Woodstock Willie predicted that spring is coming sooner, and Woodstock Willie is number 7 most accurate groundhog in the U.S. at 60% of his predictions in the past 19 years. So I'm a Woodstock Willie fan. I don't know about you, but we'll see. So Groundhog Day really ruined my week just a little bit.
I found out about that, I don't know, Monday, and was like, dang.
Big dang.
Yeah, big dang. Now, I live in the Southeast, so it really winter's a different situation.
Yeah.
Down here. But big dang for you. And
huge dang.
I didn't actually watch the reveal. However, I did see later on TikTok there was a performance that happened that was these girls remixing a Chapel Roan song to apply to Groundhog Day. It just looks so cheesy. I don't know.
So wholesome. So goofy.
It was really funny. So I think bucket list, one day I want to go to one of those.
I was just about to say, do we think that is bucket list worthy? Is going to Gobbler's Knob?
I think it kind of is. Yeah.
I think so.
Where is Gobbler's Knob?
It is in Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Oh, okay.
Which is, so we would go see Punxsutawney Phil. I'm scrolling out on a map right now. You don't ask me. It's actually, okay, so Philadelphia is really far to the east, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And so think Pittsburgh. So closer to Cleveland, kind of right in the middle of Cleveland and Philadelphia. So we could drive there. We could drive and meet up.
Yeah.
It'd be longer for you to get there, but that would be really fun. Maybe we're predicting a trip next year for Groundhog Day.
Hey,
there's no one I'd rather do it with.
No,
truly.
And it'd be a fun weird February trip. It's a weird time of year.
Yeah,
I think.
Well, you're gonna freeze, and it's 4 a.m. You have to wake up to get there, and then you drive over to Gobbler's Knob. Here it is on the map. And we just kind of freeze our little tushies off waiting for this groundhog. But I do think it would be a blast.
I think it would be too.
And then we can boo him if he gives us more winter. I wonder if people boo.
I wonder if they do. Yeah.
Boo! Try again. Right. So if he sees his shadow, spring is coming, I think.
No, vice versa. If he sees his shadow, there's 6 more weeks of winter. If he doesn't see his shadow, it's early spring, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me. You would think that if it's sunny and he sees a shadow, cool, it's sunny, spring's coming. And you would think if it's cloudy and overcast and he doesn't have a shadow, there's more winter, but it's actually vice versa.
Right.
So, I don't know. It's backwards to what you would think it would be.
Interesting.
So, you want to know what though? Going off of 6 more weeks of winter, I live in the Southeast and I got 5 to 7 inches of snow last weekend.
Are you serious?
5 to 7 inches of snow.
Wait, what? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, isn't that wild?
How did we hear about this catastrophic ice storm that was supposed to hit 2 weeks ago? But I heard none of this business.
Yeah. So well, it's because ice is so much more dangerous than snow.
That's true. But 5 to 7 inches
it's a lot for us.
A lot of snow for there.
Yeah, and we don't have snow plows.
Right.
We don't have snow plows.
No.
So yeah, the ice storm obviously didn't hit us as bad as we had expected. So we did get a little bit of ice, but it didn't knock power out. Roads were gross. So that week, everything was closed. Last week, stuff was closed. like Monday and Tuesday because they were still like, there was still some ice. Things were still kind of slick, whatever.
Right.
And then by the end of the week, everything kind of cleared up. And then Saturday morning, we woke up, we knew we had some snow coming. And like, we didn't really know how much, but like there had been like, you know, not predictions, forecasts
Right.
of snow coming. And, but we weren't really sure how much we were going to get, especially, and everyone was really skeptical in my area because we were supposed to get a ton of ice and didn't.
Right.
And then we're supposed to get like a hefty amount of snow, but everyone was like, we're not getting any. We didn't get any ice last weekend. This meteorologist is a junk, whatever, which poor meteorologist. He's just doing his job. I felt so
doing
bad
their
for
best.
him.
Like,
Yeah,
how can
whatever.
you predict the weather?
Stop being mean.
Mother Nature is
Anyway.
a force of her own. I don't know.
So, everyone was really skeptical about how much snow we were going to get. So Saturday morning, I woke up and we did have some like flurries start to come down. So I woke up Saturday morning at like 8 a.m., whatever. We had some flurries coming down. And my husband and I didn't really have any groceries. And for the second weekend in a row, bread was sold out, milk was sold out. Everybody's panicking. Snow, snow, snow. Some people are like, the meteorologist is wrong. And other people are like, milk, bread,
Right.
oh,
Like-
whatever. So anyway, we had nothing planned. And we were like, well, we don't have any food for today. So let's run to the grocery store. My husband was like, let's go early before the snow starts sticking to the roads, which it had started sticking, but it was just kind of like a light dusting. Like it wasn't bad. So we hopped in the car, ran to the grocery store, did like an 8 a.m. grocery run, came home. We got little like mini chicken pot pies and had that for lunch. And then we got a lasagna for dinner.
Oh, yum.
It was a good day. Yeah. So anyway, we get home. It snowed all day. All day. Snow, 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 snow. And the snow just started, it just came, it never stopped. And it just got heavier and heavier and heavier.
My gosh.
And so I think it like really heavily snowed until probably like 5 or 6 p.m. Like really heavy snow. And it got, and the roads got messy. And then our police, like our local police was like, don't leave your house. Like the police on Saturday and Sunday were like, do not leave your house. Like they basically said to us, they said on social media, they were like posting on Facebook and stuff. Our local police station was like, if your car goes in the ditch, we're not coming to get you. They said, unless your accident, they said, if you are in a car accident, we don't have enough people to respond to car accidents because so many of you are not listening to us and not staying home that if you are in a 1-car accident, you're on your own. We can only deal with car accidents that are 2 or more cars involved.
Oh,
and so
my goodness.
they basically were like, sorry, if you go in the ditch, you're in the ditch until
oh my gosh.
further notice.
Wow.
And so the police were like, stay home. Because, I mean, the roads were bad and the police can't get anywhere. Like, we don't have snow plows, whatever.
Right.
So
and
it was
a lot of people like who aren't used to driving in the snow. Like there are certain ways to drive best in the snow.
There's like a
you know how to
technique. Yes.
Right. Exactly.
Yes.
You know when it's like slick or you can have a better idea
you know
of
how to
what's
like
slippery
change
or not.
lanes and take turns. And like, I'm not saying like, and I grew up driving in the snow and my husband and like, cause we're both from up north and we didn't go out. I was like, no, it's not worth it. Like why? I just sit my butt on the couch. I'm fine. Like I don't need to go out there and put myself in danger. There's no purpose. Like if I need to go to the hospital or something, sure. But like, no.
For me, I'm concerned about other drivers too. Like
absolutely.
I'm a defensive driver and I get nervous about the people who trust themselves too much, who may not know how to drive in snow. That's what scares me. You know, like I would try, you are a great driver when it comes to snow. You know how to get from point A to point B in a snowstorm. Someone else doesn't.
1,000%.
So that's what scares me, you know?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So anyway, I mean, we got so much snow. And so everything Sunday, the police were like, don't leave your houses. They said the same thing on Sunday. They were like, don't leave. And then like, again, Monday and Tuesday, like snow day. Like we've just had so much. We've like last week, no school. Like there was a lot of schools out for the first half of the week. And then this week, first half of the week, schools were out. Now, I will say by Monday, the roads were completely fine.
Okay.
The roads were fine.
Okay.
It is interesting though, because like there are some roads around my house that are like 2-lane roads, like 2 lanes going one way, 2 lanes going the other way, whatever. And because there's no like plows, 1 lane, everybody's just driving in 1 lane, the other lane full of snow. Like, and there's no one to plow it.
Right.
So it's just continue. It's just still.
Interesting.
And it's been like mid 40s. And so the snow's finally starting to melt. But like, it's just wild. It really is. Yeah.
Wow.
Mhm.
I have an interesting time. Like this winter's weird to me because it's been so snowy. I was reading something about like my state has seen 40 straight days where there has been snowfall. Like it has not snowed. And I mean, sure, it's not like an inch every single day, but like it has precipitated every single day. I don't remember this past summer or even this fall having much rain. And I love a good storm. That's my favorite
Like a
weather.
thunderstorm.
Yes. And I love a good rainy day in the spring, summer, whatever. And I remember being like, there are not many good rainy days right now. And now it has not stopped snowing. And I just don't understand it because, like, can we have the same energy going into spring? Because I want a lot of spring storms. Like, let's not go crazy with the storms, okay? I'm just saying I want some nice, like, rain to listen to.
Yeah.
But like, why winter? Can't we just like not have this? Can we have like, it can be cold, but maybe not 2 feet of snow that's not melting that we've had for 2 months now. Like, can we please like not do this anymore? So I don't know. This winter, I feel like we've talked about it a lot because it has been a bad winter. It's been a bad winter. Now Punxsutawney Phil thinks there are 6 more weeks of it. I can't
the
do it.
audacity.
How dare you? How dare you come out of your burrow and like not read the room? Like the people didn't want to hear that. At least like give me good news.
Room.
Like seriously. So anyways, I'm over it. So you guys like stayed home all weekend.
We did.
Okay.
I will say something that we did manage to do and we have managed to do over the last couple of days, the last week.
Yeah.
Was we still took advantage of our movie pass.
As you should. You're crushing this movie pass. Like you
listen,
are full-blown cinematographer. Cinephile.
Cinematographer, I think, is like if I was like recording it. Like I think a cinematographer does the like makes the movie.
Probably.
But anyway, I don't know. I think I'm just guessing.
I don't know.
But the movie pass, I think I paid like $23 for it.
Yeah.
And so I would have had to see 2 movies in a month to make it worth it. And I saw 3 this week. Like I've been seeing so many movies.
I'm sorry. 3?
3.
I was thinking you saw like 1 movie over the weekend.
3.
Oh my gosh. What movies did you go see?
So I'm seeing anything. Okay.
Oh my gosh.
I'm using it as an excuse to get popcorn.
Say no more. I'm not judging. I think that's amazing.
So
as you should.
And get out of the house. Like I get out of the house and I'm comfy. Like I go there. The recliners are great. I take my blankie. I take my water bottle. Like I'm not getting soda every time. I'm taking my little Awala with my water in it. And I bought like a bag of peanut M&Ms one time and they've lasted me like 5 movies.
Amazing.
So I'm like, I'm doing great. Anyway.
Yes.
And I just sneak my candy in every time. I'm like, whatever.
Yes.
But I don't know what days we saw these things. I think I don't know what day we saw these things.
Okay.
One day we went and saw a movie called Shelter.
Okay.
And it's a Jason Statham movie, which I'm sure you don't know who that is, but it's like an actor, Jason Statham. I don't know.
Jason.
Statham.
I see it. Okay.
Jason Statham.
Yeah.
So we went and saw Jason Statham, and the movie is about this like MI6, which is like I think it's like the British kind of like secret people. I don't know.
Okay.
I think they do like secret. I think it's like the British version of like a CIA agent, maybe. I don't really know.
Okay.
But it's like he was one of those guys, but he's like an ex one of them, like so he's not anymore because like he refused to kill somebody, and then they were like, we told you to, and he was like, yeah, but he was innocent, so I wasn't going to kill him. And then he had to go into hiding because the government was like after him for like not killing somebody that they told him to kill, whatever. So anyway, he was like in hiding, living on this island, and this little girl and her uncle would come by and like deliver supplies, and there was like an accident. I don't want to like spoil the whole movie, but there was like an accident, and this all happens in the first like 5 minutes, so I don't really care. But there's like an accident, the ship goes down, and the little girl, he has to rescue the little girl.
Okay.
And so then the whole rest of the movie is him like simultaneously trying to save the girl and like get her back to society so that she can live a normal life, because like she's not going to live on this island with him because he's like a recluse on this island trying to like hide away.
Right.
So he's like trying to get her back to like normal society and like save her without getting discovered himself. And that doesn't happen. So anyway, it's like an action-y movie. So if you've seen like, have you seen like the Bourne movies?
No.
Like the Bourne Supremacy, the Bourne Legacy, the Bourne, all of those. Well, I think it's like kind of like those. I'm not a big action movie girl. I will say, I think I rated this movie a 6 out of 10, maybe.
Okay.
And it lost a point because the dog died.
How dare they?
How dare?
How dare? No thanks.
No thanks.
Not
like
interested.
The worst. Horrible. So anyway,
how could they do that?
I liked it though.
Okay. So that was one of the movies you saw.
That was one of the movies. The next movie I saw was called Send Help, and it was a Rachel McAdams movie.
I've seen a preview for this.
I don't think I had seen any previews.
Okay.
And I did not realize, I don't think, I genuinely, I'm sitting there at the movie thinking this is like a drama. I was thinking it was like a drama.
Okay.
And maybe like they have to survive.
Right.
It was a horror comedy.
Yeah.
I did not know that. So,
okay.
There are some scenes in this movie that I was like
what is
happening?
Right?
Like gory, but like so bad that it's like obviously horror. But I was like, I clearly did not understand the genre of this movie that I just attended. I don't know. But
it's very fair. Like Rachel McAdams, you don't strike her as someone like in that type of movie. So I remember when I saw either the commercial or a preview, I was like almost dumbfounded by it. I was like, wait a minute.
I hadn't seen a trailer, and I think that was my mistake. So I kept looking over at my husband like, what is happening right now? I was so confused. I don't think he realized. He was waiting for it to get serious. I was waiting for it to get serious. It never got serious. It was just odd. So anyway, we saw that one. Okay. Then the final movie that we saw, I'm going to spoil this. The last movie that I saw is a movie called Iron Lung. Okay. If you have not, for anyone listening, if you have not seen Iron Lung and plan on seeing Iron Lung, skip ahead a little bit because I'm going to talk about it because I know Mandi is not going to see it, and I will literally pay her to not see this movie. So she's not going to see it. So I'm going to spoil it for her. So skip ahead if you have plans on seeing it. Okay.
I'm getting nervous even just pulling this up right now.
Dude, I have never left a movie so confused, so dissatisfied, so like that was the biggest waste of 2 hours of my entire life. I kid you not. I checked my phone every 10 minutes going, what time is it? What time is it? I was like texting people under my blankie because I didn't want to be disrespectful with my phone light. I was so bored. I was texting people in the middle of the movie. I wanted to whip out a game. Like I was okay. So essentially the way that this, like the whole premise of this movie, right? It's a sci-fi horror movie. Okay. And I'm on board with like a sci-fi movie, right?
Yeah.
Like cool.
Yes.
So from reading like the description of this movie, it was a movie that is basically the world has something happen, like whatever, implosion, whatever. And there are like humans living out in space and trying to find, I don't know, resources from like other planets and stuff. And they find this planet. There's like a spaceship of humans, and they find this planet that they basically the ocean of this planet is a blood ocean. So like the whole the whole planet is covered with an ocean of blood, but apparently there are like resources at the bottom of this ocean that these humans are after. So they send down in a submarine someone who was like a convict, like he had like committed some crime.
Yeah.
And so they were like, well, here's your punishment. You're going to go down and do this mission for us. And once you come back up from this mission, you'll be free. You'll like have completed your sentence or
Right.
your whatever. But like you're going to have to go down in this little submarine and explore and take pictures and get research and stuff for us. So that was the premise of the movie. You start the movie as he's like descending down in the blood ocean. There's no story. They
What do you
don't
mean?
You don't. I kid you
You go
not,
into it blind,
this
like you don't
movie-
know.
You don't know anything. This movie is 2 hours long, and you never leave the submarine for 2 hours.
What?
2 hours you are in a submarine with one person in there. There's not even two people. It's one guy in a submarine for 2 hours.
What does he talk about? What does he do?
Dude, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. It felt like a fever
Oh.
dream. So here's the thing. This movie is based off of a video game. There's a
Okay.
video game called Iron Lung. And the
Okay.
premise of the video game is you're a convict going to the bottom of this blood ocean, and you have to like maneuver the submarine around and take pictures of the things that you're discovering on the bottom of this blood ocean floor. So it's a video game. The movie is an indie movie funded by the main actor is a YouTube creator called Markiplier.
Okay.
His name's like Mark, and I think his like username is Markiplier. So he's a creator. Like he streams,
Yeah.
he posts YouTube video let's plays, and he's like a creator and does like video game reviews and stuff. And he was inspired by his gameplay, his playthrough of Iron Lung
Okay.
to create a movie of Iron Lung.
Okay.
And it's not my genre of video game, obviously, and it's not my genre of movie typically, and I also had absolutely no clue what was happening. I hadn't played the game. I hadn't watched him do a playthrough of the game. I didn't know the
Right.
background of the story. And I think for anyone who's going into it with that perspective of like, I've never seen the game.
let's
I
just
don't
go
know
see
who this
this,
creator is. It's a movie, like a sci-fi movie. I might like it. Wrong. I do not go
What?
unless you have like some sort of an understanding of the game. I'm not saying
Okay.
don't go, like go, whatever. But I sat there like, I don't know what's happening.
Right.
So, dude,
I'm on Rotten Tomatoes looking this up, and everything that you just explained is extremely valid. All of the critics who have watched this movie now are saying that it is exactly that. And obviously, lower budget film, right?
yeah.
And someone who doesn't understand like the background of this could make no sense of the movie or would have a hard time sitting there for 2 hours being like, what is going on? But then the audience reviews are good, probably because these people have played the game or know what it is. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah. And I think here's my
Interesting.
thing is the whole movie felt, and I said this as I left, I said this to my husband, the movie itself was like a 2 hour long movie of him going down in the submarine and and things happening. And obviously there was a big thing at the end. And basically at the end of the movie, the submarine explodes and he dies.
Oh my gosh.
So
Okay.
it felt like to me what should have been the final 20 minutes in a bigger movie where we understand what is happening on Earth, why this guy got convicted for something,
Yeah.
like the thing that happened, why he got convicted for it, the like lead up, the understanding, the like science behind this blood planet, the like what do they think's at the bottom of it that he's going to go down and look for. Then in the final 20 minutes, he goes down. All of this happens because it was like 2 hours of what I think should have been like a 20 to 30 minute scene. So,
Interesting. Okay.
yeah, I don't know.
I won't be watching it.
No.
Interesting. Now, a question about a different movie, because we're kind of in like a horror movie area right now in my head, and it's out in theaters and I keep seeing it and it seems interesting to me, but I have not watched it. It's called Primate.
Oh, yeah.
It came out like a month ago. I think you should see that. It's a horror movie, but it seems intriguing.
Okay, you want to know my biggest reason? Not biggest. I'm not a horror movie fan. I hate horror movies. The only reason I have seen 2 horror movies this week is because I didn't realize what they were, right? The first one I thought was a drama. I thought it was a Rachel McAdams drama. The second one, I looked up the reviews and they were like, it's more sci-fi than horror. Like, it's not super gory. Like, it's more sci-fi than it is horror, which I agree with. Sort of.
It just made you think of it. Oh, it's not horror. I can go see it. Whatever. I'll like it.
So I don't think I realized. Now, Primate, I know that's horror. In 2, the monkey in the movie, the primate, the one that like obviously goes yeah. His favorite toy is a Bartholomew bear. If you watch that trailer, Bartholomew bear. Like that's they physically, when they recorded this movie, the stuffed animal they gave is a Bartholomew bear.
That's
so funny. Bart is like in this movie. And so I don't want to see Bart. I don't want to see Bart bloody. I can't do it.
I'm looking, I have all these trailers like pulled up. And as you were explaining your Iron Lung movie to me, it had the guy like in the ocean. And so I'm like, try not to gag because that really grosses me out. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, Bartholomew Bear, I hope they didn't do him dirty in that because that would be really sad. It seems interesting. I also think I would feel sad for the monkey. Like, I think I would have too much sadness in my heart, but it seems interesting and intriguing. I did try to go to the movies this weekend, actually, to see Paris Hilton. Yeah. But it's not in theaters here. It's only in select theaters, and I don't have one of the theaters in my state, and the other theaters are like way far away from me. And I'm like, I'm not driving over an hour or like 45 minutes to an hour to go see a movie, sit through the movie, then drive another 45 minutes to an hour home. Yeah. So I looked it up, and all of the theaters near me are different chains. I have been telling myself, and I told my husband, I was like, I have to go see this Paris Hilton movie. It's homework. Like, I have to go see this movie. And I haven't yet. But okay, I do want to say, before I get too deep here, final thing on Iron Lung. I just feel like I've been really harsh. I feel like I've been really harsh. You're not harsh. You're being honest.
I know. I didn't like it. Right. However, I feel like I'm being harsh. I'm really glad that the audience reviews have been so good. My review isn't good because I didn't see this. I didn't see the game. I don't know the creator. I know nothing about the storyline. I was confused as heck. But I'm really, really happy that the audience liked it as much as they did. I'm really happy that an indie movie did as well at the box office as it did. Right. I'm really, really proud of the creator, Markiplier, for stepping out of his comfort zone and for trying something and investing his money in something that he was new at doing. Absolutely. You know, like, I think it's cool that someone stepped out of their lane and made a piece of cinema that a lot of people liked. It wasn't for me, and that's okay. I'm allowed to not like it, but I'm really proud of Markiplier. I'm very happy for him. I watched his like a couple of his YouTube videos after that of him being so excited that it was doing so well, and it made me feel bad for the review for the feelings I had. But redacted. I'm really all that to say, I didn't like it. Do not go see it. I'm not saying that to everyone here. You can go see it if you want to. I'm telling you, Mandy. No, I won't.
The thought of a blood ocean already is making me queasy.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, I did not like it, but I think I'm really glad that an indie movie did well. I'm really glad that the creator did it, and I'm really glad people liked it. That's it. Absolutely. I feel like I was being too harsh, and I don't want to come across as like being mean, because that's not my intent here. I didn't like it, but Still really glad that it did well.
I
Okay, that's all I have
think,
to say.
I mean, listen, I also go on and on about how I'm looking up Paris Hilton movie tickets. There's many, many people who would absolutely tell their friends, I would do not go see that movie.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
there are
yeah.
going to be everyone is allowed to have their own
Mhm.
interests and opinions. And I totally agree with you. Like we're supportive of them. Like go them. Great. But like
1,000%.
you don't have to like everything. And yeah, Rotten
Mhm.
Tomatoes, the critics don't love this movie. Probably
Yeah.
because they didn't do their research and didn't know. But then when they have two separate sides of reviews, critics, maybe not for them. The audience reviews, they loved it. You want to know
Right.
why? It's in their wheelhouse. That's
Right.
their hobby. That's the stuff they like. That's a creator they love.
Yeah.
That's why we see
Well,
movies. That's
and,
why
like,
we do things like this.
as like a video game creator, like I think that's why I have like such a soft spot is because
Yeah.
like it's like hard to step out of your lane and like
100%.
1,000% do something new. And like this guy invested his money into like into this film, and like I think that's
Right.
great. But yeah, I mean, like not everything is for everybody. Yeah, I think it was just not for me.
I get it. It
yeah.
looks a little scary. Honestly, the
It
blood
was, yeah.
ocean, I don't know if I could sit through that. So I get it. You're not mean, you're honest. And that is totally fine. Everyone, we all have our own cups of teas, and that's okay.
True.
Speaking of a cup of tea,
Mhm.
I have been binging Bridgerton.
Okay,
No,
I'm
and
so
I mean
excited to hear about this. Because
Binging.
yeah, I texted you the night that I went and saw Send Help. The night that I went and saw Send Help, you sent me some snotty photos of you bawling to Bridgerton. Like you sent me some selfies of you just like full-blown tears, snot
Yes.
running down your face.
Yes.
Like, oh my God.
Beautiful show.
So I was like, yes, you're watching Bridgerton. And you were like, I've been watching it all day. So
I haven't stopped.
we haven't really had any conversations about it because I knew we were going to talk about it here. And I'm really excited to hear your thoughts.
Okay, so listen, as much sewing as I've been doing, it's every single time I'm sewing, I have Bridgerton on my iPad, and I look forward to it.
So here's my question, just right off the bat. We had that conversation about like, I don't know if it'll be a good sewing show because you're going to want to pay attention. Have you found a good balance between like being able to be productive and watch it, or has it been like a good background show?
It's been... I definitely am slower to my sewing because I'm paying attention to the show, but it is something where I can listen and like I'm paying attention verbally.
Glance up, occasionally.
Yeah. And I keep my iPad like literally right next to my machine so I can glance up if I need to, but like there's a lot of filler stuff and like side stories that like I don't care about as much. And so I'd find myself like not paying attention for that. So I think it's the perfect show to be watching when I'm sewing. Like it's good. I think I'm on the last episode, or like I'm close to the end of season 2.
You have been cruising.
Oh no, Yo Grace, I am freaking hooked.
Your Grace. I thought you were gonna say you're almost at the end of season 1.
No, ma'am, make haste. We have to get to season 3. Okay. I think my verbiage has changed. I am obsessed with, I was going to ask you, you have your What in the Sam Hill needlepoint. I want a needlepoint that says make haste because
I can make you one. Can I make you one?
Yes.
Do you want to actually needlepoint it yourself, or do you want...
I don't want to needlepoint it myself.
Okay. Because I'll tell you this later. Okay. Continue.
I'm excited because she does have needlepoint updates. And so I brought it up so I can see you like screaming.
We'll talk about that later. Yeah.
So don't let us forget. We're going to talk about it. I need it to say make haste because I just want, I'm screaming it at my dogs. I'm screaming at my daughter. Like if we're getting out the door, I'm like, make haste. Come now. Make haste. You know, and I am just convinced that I've been born. I think I would make a darn good Duchess. I think I would thrive.
I think you would too. I really do.
I'm like,
I think much more than me. I think you would be great in that time period.
And I think it's because I can be, I don't want to say like brutal, but like I can be very soft and very like elegant, like very just like feminine, right? Is that the word I'm looking for? Like, I think I could perform very well at those events, but I also think I would be like, excuse me, if someone like did something wrong or pissed me off or whatever, like I would lay the hammer down a little bit. And I just can't get over the my lord. Yes, my lord. Your grace. And I'm just obsessed with it. It's just
okay, so question, you know how we like talked last week when we were talking about it, I was like, it's like a period piece, like it takes place in history. So but I said, like, I know you're not like a big history fan, and I know that like you don't necessarily love like the time period thing,
no,
but I still think you'll like it because of the drama.
Yes.
And it seems like you're really enjoying the like history piece of it.
I am. I think that's like my favorite part. I have thoughts on like season 1 versus season 2.
Okay.
I think what I'm loving most, I know I've heard people say like they love the outfits. They love that. I don't love the outfits, if I'm being honest. I do. Like, I love the dresses. They're not my style. Like I'm talking like necklines and sleeves. Like I don't love the necklines and sleeves of that period. I like a V, not the straight across stuff or the short like cap shoulders.
Yeah. I think what needs to be like stated here too is that this show, the cleavage is cleavaging. Like
it's cleavaging, but like, which I love. Like, don't get me wrong, I would love to wear a dress like that.
But I don't think that's how it actually was. Like no, they weren't actually. Yeah.
Like I'd rather have a V than like the straight across that looks like a too tight t-shirt.
Yes.
I love the home aesthetics and the interior design so much. It's very in line with like the colors and florals and like things that I love. Yeah. Which I could have told you that, but the fact that they are always going to a promenade or let's promenade. Make haste now. We have to go promenade. I'm like, yes, I'm never going for a walk again. I'm going for a promenade. Yeah. I'm never saying let's go for a walk. It's a promenade forever. Okay. When did we lose that? When did that stop being a thing? I'm sorry. We got so boring. I fell in love with the Duke and the Duchess. I think Daphne is such an amazing character. And the Duke, I don't even know his name. I can't even remember his name right now. More on that in a second. But like, I loved their story. I really, really did. And when I was crying was when they were on their honeymoon. I feel like they got robbed because they are so in love with each other. Obviously enemies to lovers, right? Mm-hmm. But they got robbed of a wedding. They loved each other, but they were too stubborn in the mind to like enjoy their wedding. And so they're on their honeymoon or on their way to their honeymoon. And this is when I started sobbing, was when they thought they were pissed off at each other. Like they ruined each other's lives. But then they went in and were like, I'd burn for you. I burn for you. Mm-hmm. Sobbing. I mean, I'm on the floor sobbing. Yeah. That just melted me so much. And the whole whatever happens after and ends the season, I was like, I love them. I'm so excited to see how this continues. Going into season 2, where'd they go? Where are they? I'm sorry, what just happened? Like, I'm very confused. I'm not loving season 2, if I'm being honest. Okay. I haven't.
So every season is about a different Bridgerton sibling.
That's what I came to realize, I think.
Yeah.
So here's the problem. I don't care about Anthony. I don't care about him. Okay. He's kind of a jerk, if I'm being super honest. Like, he was kind of a jerk in season 1, and now he's kind of a jerk in season 2. What's the word? He's doing that thing where you say one thing to someone, but then you're doing something else. He's doing that. He's a hypocrite. He's a huge hypocrite. And I'm like, okay, I'm not into the female main characters this season either. Like, they're random. Don't really love the whole plot. It's aggressive. It's not making sense to me. So I'm excited that I'm almost done with this season because it's a little out there. It's a little, I don't want to like spoil it, but also the storyline is just so out there for me where I'm like,
it's been years since I've watched it. So I wish I know who the characters are. I've got it in my head.
Yeah.
Like I don't even know their names, but I know it's the girl who's staying with the other lady and her little sister. Yeah. Right.
It's the sister drama. Where I'm like, would this actually happen? Like, this just isn't making sense to me. And if I'm being honest, Eloise Bridgerton, couldn't care less about her. She's annoying. And so if season 3 is about her, I'm going to be kind of pissed, not going to lie. She bores me.
It's
Snooze
not.
fest.
She's in it a lot, but it's not like her love story.
Okay, because she bothers me. We found out who Lady Whistledown is, though. That's her name, right? Whistledown. That was a shock. I didn't expect to figure that out. So that was like a shock to me. Here's my hot take. I would absolutely love a season all focusing on Cressida Cowper. I want a season only for her, because she's nasty and she's mean. She's hot. She's beautiful. She's a beautiful woman. And she's nasty to all the other girls, thinks she's better than everyone. But her mom is too. And she's just a product of who she was raised by. And I want to know what happens in her house. I want to know.
I think you'll find out more in season 3. I'm pretty sure she's in season 3 quite a bit.
I love her outfits, her hairstyles. I think she is such an interesting character. Yeah, and I would love to see more of her. 3 more. As she should be. She is great.
So I will say, obviously, going into this, every season of Bridgerton is about the love story of like a different sibling, whatever.
Right.
And like a different one of like the main characters, whatever. So the reason that the Duke and Duchess weren't in season 2 more was because the actor
who plays the Duke,
the guy who plays the Duke, he just shot to fame after Bridgerton season 1. He shot to fame. He became like hottest man, like whatever.
Really?
Everybody was like fawning over him. Well, not whatever. I don't think like he wasn't on like People magazine or anything, but like
maybe, I don't know.
He like shot to fame and everybody was like drooling over him. He thought he was too good to go back. He thought he was too good. He said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm done. Because he was like, I want to go on to bigger and better things now. Yeah. So Daphne, the actress who played Daphne, she stayed. And so you'll see her make little cameos here and there. He thinks he's too good for it and moved on. He said, I want to go do movies now. I want to go do this. I want to go do this. And then in the years since that has happened, he hasn't been in like anything big. So like he left because he was like, I want bigger now. Like I'm a popular actor. And then hasn't been in anything that has been like popular. Like that's definitely like his biggest role.
What's his name? Duke.
Something?
Duke of Weaselton. Duke of, I don't know what.
Regé Jean Page. Regejean Page.
I typed in Reggie John Page and it pulled him up. Okay, so
So he has a movie coming out this year soon. I've seen trailers for it called You, Me, and Tuscany, and it's like a rom-com that's coming out within the next month, I think. And I think this is his biggest role since Bridgerton.
He's like, okay, listen, he's like cute,
yeah,
but I don't think he's like the hottest man. Like I wouldn't absolutely have blown him up from the first season. Like I think he was a good actor. Like he didn't blow me away with his acting skills. I don't know. Like he was fine, but that's interesting. I would have never guessed that. Yeah. And it was a shame because they did do a really good job. And I really liked how season 1 ended. And I would have loved to see more of them. We barely get to meet the baby. And I feel like that's the main thing that they talked about all season. And now they're not even in season 2. It is kind of a shame, but I'm happy that I guess we focused on Anthony season 2 because now maybe his time to shine is done. Hopefully. I have no clue. It's not over yet, but maybe season 3 won't focus on him. I can't keep the brothers straight, if I'm being so honest.
Yeah, Anthony is not, I mean, he's in season. He comes back. Apparently, so Jonathan Bailey, who plays Anthony, I love him as an actor. He also was in Wicked. Like, I loved him. Okay. Obviously, he is, like, huge. He played Wicked. Like, he was in Wicked. Yeah. His career has just absolutely skyrocketed in, like, incredible ways. And I just saw that, like, he said, Bridgerton is so important to me. I will be back for every season. Like,
Angel.
I know. He was like, I don't care how big I get. I will be back for every season of Bridgerton in any way that they need me to be there.
Amazing.
And I was like, that's so sweet. What was I just going to look up?
I don't know.
I don't remember.
So Anthony, his season's over.
I remember. Yeah.
And then the other male Bridgerton is Colin. So I would enjoy a season about him. He's the only other brother I can remember. I think there's one or two others that I can't keep their names straight. The one who's an artist. Benedict? No, is that the youngest one? I don't know. And then there's Hyacinth.
Okay.
I can't keep all them straight.
So the first season adapts these are books, by the way. This is like a whole series of books.
Okay.
The first season mainly adapts to the first novel of the Bridgerton series, The Duke and I, focusing on Daphne Bridgerton.
Right.
The second season adapts the second novel of the Bridgerton series, The Viscount Who Loved Me, focusing on Anthony Bridgerton.
Yep.
The third season mainly adapts the fourth novel of the Bridgerton series, Romancing Mr. Bridgerton, focusing on Colin Bridgerton.
Yes! Yes!
Yep.
Yes!
The fourth season mainly adapts the third novel. So they swapped the third and the fourth. Season 4 is about the third book, An Offer from a Gentleman, focusing on Benedict Bridgerton.
Who's the artist, right? Or he's in art school, I think. Okay.
I don't know.
Oh my gosh, I have goosebumps. I think Colin is a sweetie.
Colin is season 3.
Okay.
Benedict is season 4.
Let me just rejoice in saying that I am very glad it is not about Eloise. Yeah. I'm very thankful it is not about her.
I don't know when we're getting an Eloise season. I know we will, but I don't know when it is.
Okay. I'm really, really enjoying the show. I think what I enjoy most about it, there's no character I really love.
Okay, I'm so interested to see how you like season 3 because you love Colin. I'm so interested to see your thoughts on the romance and like who he
curious.
ends up with.
I'm curious because we know that Penelope, right? No, is that her name? Pen. She has a huge crush on him. Yeah. She loves him. Like we know she loves him. And I think whatever that cousin is, I forget her name. She like hinted it to him and I don't know. So I guess we'll see that. I don't know. I don't know what happens with them. But I think what I love most about the show is the homes and like the aesthetics, but also the way that they interact and talk to one another. I just can't get over how they call each other like brother, sister, your grace. Yes, my lord. I can't, I yearn for that. And I feel like
for that.
I don't talk much except to like you talk all day. I talk to a 3-year-old or I'm silent. I feel that my vocabulary may change if I watch this show too much because I'm going to end up being like, sister, would you mind getting me I don't know. I'm trying to come up with an idea. If I like called you and I was like, sister, whatever do you think? I can't even do it. But in my mind, it's like very classy, very elegant the way I'm speaking. What happened to us?
I know.
What happened? Like, sister, would you care for a promenade? Care for a promenade with me at 3:30? How do they say the time? It's like 3:06. Or they say like 20th of the 6th. Yeah, say their age.
I haven't watched it in so long, so I need to.
I pick up on all these things.
Again. Yeah,
like I think the older sister in this season is like 24 or something, and they're like 4th of the 20 or something is how they say their age. I'm like, huh? Yeah. What are you saying? 24? It's a very fun show. To me, it's a good background show that I'm like half paying attention to. So it's good because I'm not like in love with any of the characters. So I don't feel like this yearn for it, but I love having it on. You know what I mean? Yeah. It's very Gossip Girl.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So thank you for getting me into it.
Absolutely.
Okay. Before we skip, needlepoint. Can you give us an update now? I'm circling back to that so we don't forget because you were excited about
here's
it.
what I was going to say. So one of my goals, and I talked to you about this, was I've been loving needlepointing. And on Saturday when we had the snow day, I sat down and finished my second needlepoint canvas. So I finished my mustard jar a couple of weeks ago. And then I've been working on a matchbox with like a restaurant in my town that is like, has just got a Michelin star. I went there on my anniversary. It's just like a cool whatever. So I did this like matchbox for this restaurant in town. And so I finished that up, and I still have the What in the Sam Hill to do. And then I have another matchbox to do. However, needlepointing is expensive. Buying these canvases is expensive. Like the What in the Sam Hill one was like $85. And the smaller matchbox one that I just finished, and then the other one that I have to do were like $56 a piece. So these needlepoint canvases are pricey. So I don't know how much I've talked to you about this, but I ended up ordering some mesh and acrylic paint markers on Amazon to try to paint my own canvases. Now, I've had the mesh and my acrylic paint markers for a couple of weeks, and I've been too intimidated to try like painting anything. I'm like, you know what? I have projects right now. Like I don't need more canvases. I'm just I don't need to. And I was a little bit nervous because I was like, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'm scared. I don't want to like waste the canvas, whatever. However, there is someone that I'm making like a gift for. And I was like, I'm going to try this. And I'm going to try to draw my own. I'm going to send you pictures right now. I'm going to try to draw a canvas, and I'm going to just give it a shot here. So I drew my very first canvas.
I'm excited to see.
And I actually needle pointed the whole thing, and I finished it very quickly.
What?
So, it was a quick one, but I think it's cute. And I think for me drawing that and then stitching it, like it turned out pretty good.
It's absolutely perfect.
Right?
I think it's absolutely adorable. I know exactly what it is.
I think a canvas of that size probably would have cost me like $30 to $40.
Okay. This is so cute.
And so like I drew that and I did that, and I drew it with my little paint markers. I followed my little like Stitchly app and was marking off the stitches as I marked them and as I did them. Because like I drew the design on my iPad and then transferred it into this app, and then it tells you exactly how many, like I had to count the stitches to say like, okay, I'm going like 27 over, and then like this is the center of the canvas and da 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 da. So I counted it all, whatever, and it tells you exactly like up 2 over 1, up 2 over 1, whatever. So I marked them all off, did it, and then I stitched it. And I just feel like cute. Because I did that, I have so much more confidence now that I could do a make haste.
Oh my God.
And I could do it like in whatever colors you want, and we could like make it whatever font, whatever style, you know?
Yes, this is so cute. I don't want to say what it is.
I know.
Because like that person could be listening. Right. But like it turned out perfect. I love this. I'm very impressed. And I'm glad you did it because yes, it's scary to like try something for the first time and in fear of like, oh, I don't want to waste a material I bought. But practice makes perfect.
Yep.
It's going to take time. And hey, you ripped the Band-Aid off, got your first one done. And I think it looks amazing.
I did. And now I feel like comfy and confident in my ability to like do this. And I'm excited. And I'm like trying to come up with some more like design ideas for like, I don't know, just fun stuff. So I know.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
I spent some time on Sunday working on drawing it and getting it all like sorted. And then I have been just stitching it here and there over the last couple of days.
Oh, it's so cute. Okay, well, I'm proud of you for doing it. Yeah,
thanks.
That's like, I think it'll be fun to be able to just whip up whatever you want and work on it. If you get an idea, you can just like create it. And I think that's like the best. Oh, so you have the mustard bottle.
I do.
The matchbox done. This done. The other matchbox done.
No, I have, and then I have two that I haven't started yet. Yep. The next one I'm going to do is my matchbox, the other matchbox, and then I have Sam Hill.
You're doing great.
So I have 3 of like 5 projects done.
And we're still feeling as good, if not better.
Oh, dude, I'm loving it.
That's
I love it.
amazing.
Yeah.
I'm
Like,
so glad to hear
we
it.
sat on Saturday on our snow day, and I sat there and needle pointed all day while my husband played Flight Simulator, and we binge watched Traders. So
Traders, okay.
it was great.
That's a beautiful thing. I am so glad that you are loving it and that it's going so well and you're sticking to it and challenging yourself to draw them. I think that's absolutely amazing.
It
Props
makes it
to you.
a more economic hobby and customizable to be like what you want, you know? Like
Make
I could
Haste.
do Winnie the Pooh stuff. I could do Make Haste. I could do whatever. I could do tea with honey. I could, you know, like
a Tamagotchi.
a Tamagotchi.
All of
like
it.
there's so many cool things that I can do, and I don't have to just stick to like what's available online.
That's the best right there. It's like you can make it a reality. I feel like we need just 2 words. A big bold make, a big bold haste underneath it.
Okay.
Simple, like a stop sign, but make haste. Hurry up. Get moving.
Put
Let's
it together
go.
on Canva, with the font that you want, and send it to me, and I'm on it.
Make haste. Oh my gosh. I love it. Make haste. Make haste with it. Make this very fast for me, please. I will do it too. I'll make haste on my mission. Don't worry. And I will send it to you as quickly as possible. Hastily.
Give me a project.
Right. Okay. So this week has been a busy week for you because of a lot of factors. However, one that we need to talk about is the Palia update. I feel like I know we get them very cyclically. However, I feel like this specific update came fast.
It came a week earlier than intended. Not intended,
so I'm kinda right.
Anticipated is the word.
Okay.
So yeah, I think everybody in the Palia community was expecting this update to come out next week, a week later than it did. I will say I am a happy camper because I'm on vacation next week, and I was like, dang, the update's going to come out while I'm on vacation. That stinks.
Right.
But it didn't. It ended up coming out a week before. So like, that's cool.
Win for you.
Win for me. Have you played it all over the last day and a half?
I have not. I'm really bummed about it. I have the patch notes here, and I was excited to hear from you what's been going on. Can you tell us a little bit about it? For
me, I haven't done a whole lot. So I think for me the most exciting thing is that Luna New Year is back, and I'm a Hot Pot fan, and I really enjoy playing Hot Pot in the at the fairgrounds. I think Hot Pot at the fairgrounds is the best place to play Hot Pot. Underground is not as fun for me.
Right.
So the Luna New Year is back. There are new chest locations. So like those chests that you have to find every year. There's 6 chests hidden in new spots. Hot Pot is back. Choppa Chase is back. I have heard, and I've gotten some feedback. I have not done a Choppa Chase yet. I have heard that it's a little bit easier.
Really?
I don't know if they like added more choppas or if like things aren't quite as glitchy or what, but like people have been saying that Choppa Chase seems easier. So I'm going to have to give that a try.
Sure.
The bulletin board in the middle of Kilima has new items to submit. They're like, it's a Luna New Year themed thing.
Fair.
So one of the like bundles, one of the 4 bundles that you have to submit is like things you have to get from the Luna New Year. So I think that's kind of fun. There's a couple of new Lunar New Year themed tints and a new nameplate. So instead of like the snake nameplate, we have one with like it looks like a griffin, but it's like it's called a Riffrock.
Okay.
We have a new lunar path, the Path of the Shred.
Oh.
Which is like skateboarding themed. I will be so honest, I haven't even looked at it yet. Haven't opened it. I think skateboarding's not my thing. That's not like a theme that I'm like necessarily drawn to. I haven't even looked at it yet.
That's okay. Yeah, I'm seeing grind rails, skater top, skater hat. So yes, again, someone's theme. Like someone will be super excited about that for sure.
And I know that there are people, I've been, yapping with the buddies in stream who are like, I am more excited about this one than I am the cardigan one. And I was like, I was the opposite, but like, cool. We just have that,
Amazing.
So, that we have a new ranching animal, the Rolly. which
They're
is
cute.
inspired by an armadillo.
Yeah.
I will say the rolly is only unlockable once you finish the bulletin boards. So like you don't just like go to your ranch and buy it. Like you earn a rolly certificate and the ability to buy a rolly from completing the bulletin boards.
No.
Yeah. So I will say, I think I'll speak on behalf of a lot of like people who play Palia, a lot of Palians right now, is that there's a lot of new animals coming to the game. Like we're getting new ranching animals.
Yes.
Feels like almost monthly.
Fast.
And we aren't getting an increased number of animals we can have at our ranch.
Oh.
So it's like, it's getting to a point where you can only have like 2 of each animal.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, well, then it's hard to breed them. Like, what do you,
Right.
now I can't breed them. Now I can't have different like types. And so it's, I think people are like, stop giving us new animals until we can increase the number of animals we can have.
Fair.
I will say I haven't been doing really ranching much at all. All of my animals are venerated. So I haven't played with the new animals. I haven't seen the new rolly. I haven't completed the bundles. I've been working on them, but I haven't finished them. So
are they doable, do we think? Or like what's the difficulty level? Okay.
Yeah, the hardest things I think are, I mean, you need like 780 sapwood planks to complete all the furniture. But like sapwood is so easy to get. You just have to like wait for the planks to plank.
Yeah.
There's some like bright shrooms. You need like 25 bright shrooms.
Okay.
Which like you probably have that in your storage.
Yeah.
You need 25 honey.
I have
that. It's really not that bad.
No, that's it. To me, I like hoard a lot of things. My storage is mostly wood, honestly. Like I always get confused. I'm like, how do I have 10,000 things? But when I go in here to like clean out my storage, I can't find anything like glaring at me where there's hundreds and hundreds or thousands of them. It's usually wood, but I just keep those in like the crafter things that make them like the little axe things. So maybe I'll be okay. Maybe I'll be able to kind of cruise through them. I get stumped when there's cooking or like things I need to make for the bundles. So hopefully I either have the recipes.
Yeah, there's no cooking this time.
Thank goodness.
There's no cooking. There's like stuff you have to, there's food, but it's just food you have to buy from the Lunar New Year. It's like Reth's noodle rolls and that sort of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Easy peasy. Okay. So Lunar New Year's back. We have the rolly. And then there was another event that's coming, right?
Yeah, it hasn't started yet, but it's Reth Super Bowl, which I will say, again, I'm not a huge fan of the cooking. I don't cook a whole lot, so I don't know how much I'll be participating in this one. Also, I'm going to be on my vacation during it, so like perfect timing.
Right.
But yeah, so that's going to be happening. It's just like get together. I haven't like read a whole lot about it, but the reward, the like exciting reward from that is a soup plushie, a community voted soup plushie. So it's going to be like a plushie of a pot of soup, but like we don't know what kind of soup yet.
Oh.
So I'm interested.
I don't know. This. Yeah, it's a question mark on a faded out bowl. Okay, so
it gives like Jellycat vibes to me, where they're like putting feet on inanimate objects, and I kind of like it.
It's like the fondue pot Jellycat.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to contribute by cooking, and it looks like everything is either a stew, soup, chili, something of that consistency. And so it's like the snowman thing, but we just need to make 3 million soups and stews out of recipes that are eligible and count. That's interesting. I feel like the plushie would be cute. I guess I need to make some soup. I don't know how to cook in this game, though. It's really rough. It's really rough. It's probably my least favorite thing to do.
I think there's a couple of soups that are pretty easy that you'll be okay with, like fish stew, super easy to make. Like, I think you'll be okay. But, I mean, we'll see. We'll see. So there's that. The water tower that people were able to get from the ranch is now officially available. And then we got a couple of new outfits. The equestrian, the mountaineer. I think the gardener is coming out in a couple of weeks. I didn't get any of the new outfits. But yeah, that's you know.
To me, it's another update. I'm excited about Lunar New Year. You know, it is what it is. I'm waiting for one of the outfits, like the new outfits, to speak to me and really jump off the page, and I'm not seeing it yet, but I'm excited to run around. Is it still called Magi Market?
Lunar New Year.
Whatever it is. Okay, I'm excited to run around that area because I do like it. I like when everyone starts running in. It's like a fun thing to do at the end of the day. I do enjoy it. So I'm going to go play Choppa Chase and actually see if it's any easier.
Yeah.
I always liked that game though. Like I feel like I always got in a good groove.
Yeah, I don't mind Choppa Chase.
It's fun, but I gotta get some time to play it.
Yeah.
Okay. So we also have to talk about our homework from last week, which was the Demi Lovato kickoff.
We do. Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of Demi to talk about.
We do.
I finished my homework and I listened to her album, Don't Forget, and I also watched Camp Rock.
Okay. So can I confess something to you?
Yeah.
I didn't watch Camp Rock.
You know what?
But
we didn't talk about it, and I was like, she's seen it before.
I've seen it a million times.
I kind of was mad. I'm letting you know I was kind of mad when I turned it on because I was like, I want to be watching Bridgerton. I don't want to watch this.
Oh, yeah.
But I watched it. I did watch it last night because it was one day and I procrastinated and I said, I have to watch this by tomorrow.
I didn't watch it, but I've seen it a million times. So I know everything. But yeah, I'm excited to see what your thoughts are. So again, setting the scene, Don't Forget is the album that came out in 2008.
Yep.
This is definitely like Demi is in terms of like the Disney girls, like Selena, Miley, Demi. She's got, especially with these first couple albums, like a much more rock edge to her music. And we knew that going in, and I like it because you know what? I was thinking about this in the shower the other day. I've been listening to this album. I didn't watch Camp Rock, but I have been listening to this album in like my spare time. I listened to it in the shower and I was thinking about this and I was like, my parents, my mom and my stepdad growing up really liked rock. They really liked Def Leppard. Like Def Leppard was one of their favorite bands. Like they're big like rock people. And I wonder if I loved Demi's music so much because I was used to hearing like rock and it felt like a rock that was more applicable to me, you know?
It
felt
totally
like it
fair.
leaned a little bit more that way. Anyway, so Don't Forget came out in 2008. What are your like overall thoughts? I'm going to ask about favorite songs, least favorite songs, like the vibe that it put you in. Like, did you get to like think about it? Did you have any memories come up while thinking about it? But like overall thoughts.
Good. Overall thoughts was that I was shocked I liked it because I would assume that her first album, Demi Lovato, in comparison to like, let's talk Camp Rock, right? Like the music, the acting, all that, I would have guessed that I would have absolutely disliked this album. Okay. But it was
I'm not feeling good about Camp Rock.
We'll get there.
Okay.
It was very angsty, right? It was very like a teenage girl angst from like a rock pop perspective, 1000%. I think I would not have vibed with it in 2008. Like I see why I did not listen to it much because I was not angsty. I was very much so like shy, and she talked a lot about like people she liked, and it was a lot about like getting like the boys back or whatever it was. And I was like, I was terrified of boys at this stage of my life. We were, I looked back at this, you and I were finishing 8th grade and going into 9th grade. We were freshmen in high school, and I was interested, but I was terrified. And I just felt like I didn't relate to it that much. Like, I don't think I would have related
I get that. I think why I liked it so much was because I was the same. I was very shy. I was very like nervous. I was very introverted. Yeah. But I think this allowed me to like get out those feelings that I was feeling. I was feeling like I would never tell my 8th grade boyfriend that I wanted to get back together with him after he dumped me for his camp crush.
Right.
But like, I would never say that, but like, I got to feel it through this music. So
True.
Although it wasn't representative of the way that I acted and the way that I was like present in the world, it helped. It like kind of spoke to some inner like angst in me. I wasn't a super angsty person, and I definitely didn't like present in person as like a super angsty person, but I still had some angsty feelings, and I feel like this was a good outlet for those feelings.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I did a deep dive into myself in 2008 to like remind myself. And mind you, my Facebook, apparently, like I was on Facebook in 2008.
Love
like
that
I think that's when I started my Facebook, was 2008. And I went to the first photos I was tagged in. And in 2008, I had a friend who was like, she was my best friend, and we lived in the same neighborhood. And so my life was kind of like, we were together all the time. And like, we rode the bus together, we went to school together, and then we came home together. But I would get off at her house and just like go to her house after. Her mom would make us snacks. But then there were also like our neighborhood, we all grew up together, and every house had kids in like around the same age as us.
That's so nice.
So, right, there were the boys who lived down the street that we'd known since we were kids, but we would all go over to each other's houses. Or the best was if we were like, let's hang out with the boys today. And we would go like jump on the trampoline with them, and we would go like play Guitar Hero with them. And that was what we would like to do. And it was always like hanging out with them in like a very innocent way, but like, ooh, we're hanging out with the boys. And we were making YouTube videos of us doing Bill Nye science experiments and like weird stuff like that. We had a video.
Don't you wish those videos existed? Like
no.
You don't want to watch those back?
Nope,
oh my gosh.
Absolutely not. They were so bad. This was when like photo shoots.
Like I know.
I mean, my pictures on Facebook are still there of us having sleepovers where we would just do photo shoots, and like that really bad, what was the like pictogram or whatever, like the thing that we all edited our photos with. It was people are probably screaming it at us right now.
Yeah.
2008, like you would put the really chunky blocky text over photos, and there was like, one that was summer 08, and it was our shadows on the sidewalk.
08, yeah.
Yes.
2008 photo editor website. What was it? Picnic.
It was picnic. It was picnic, and all of our photos were picnic. But that to me was like, we were jumping on the trampoline singing No Air, Chris Brown and Jordan Sparks. It's like each of us were one of them. And then there was my summer camp videos of us making up new words to Nobody's Perfect by Hannah Montana. So I didn't have like my only boyfriend. I had my first boyfriend that year. Okay. But he was a boy I met through my neighbors. But if I ever saw him in person, I would run the opposite. I don't think we spoke in person. Like maybe we hugged one time before we even were like together. And then after that, it was all texting because I was too scared. Don't call me, nothing. We were texting, and I broke up with him in Target via text. I was hiding, even though I was alone with my friend. I was hiding, texting him that I was breaking up with him in the fitting room of Target. He wasn't even there, but I was still hiding because I was so scared. So anyways, See, I felt like it was angsty.
I had an 8th grade boyfriend, but I actually saw him quite a bit. Like he would walk me to class. Like we would like go hang out at the park downtown and like sit on the bench and talk for hours. And like we would like get together with like our groups of friends and like go to the beach and like go do stuff. So I feel like I did have a boyfriend in 8th grade, 9th grade, but I think it was maybe a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
Just because like I did spend a lot of time with
I was
him.
Too scared. Like when I tell you I was terrified, if I saw him, like my anxiety was like, I don't want to see him. I'm scared to walk from my classroom to the bus because what if I see him? I don't want to see him. And so I would panic thinking
Yeah.
about that. And that's what was in my mind. Now, 2008, let's talk about this. I wanted to see like what's going on in the world in 2008. So this is also when Taylor Swift released Fearless.
Mhm.
Okay. This is when Hey Steven entered my world.
Yeah.
And to me, that's like, those were the romance. Like that to me, it's like sweet and yearning, but like not, I don't know.
Yeah.
That aligned
You were
with
more,
me.
it was like leaning more towards like you were more country
Yeah.
romance, and I was
Right. So I like listening to him now. I liked every song. Like there was not a skip, whatever, but
you can
I looked
see
up.
how it wasn't. Yeah.
Right. The Grammys 2008. I just need to like highlight some of this because it's hilarious and it will make us feel so old.
No.
Record of the year and song of the year in 2008 were by Amy Winehouse, Rehab. If you would have asked me when that song came out, I would have said 1970. I would have said 70s or 80s.
Okay, you want to know?
Never knew that.
The only reason I knew that, I mean, I knew it was sometime in the 2000s, but the only reason I knew it was 2008 was because I just saw a TikTok this morning that was, and I think it's because like the Grammys just happened, but it was like talking about how it was showing the Grammy album of the year winners from 2006 or 2003 through like 2010 or something.
Yeah.
And Miley Cyrus got up on stage with someone else and announced the Amy Winehouse album of the year. Or best new artist, maybe. It was best new artist.
That makes sense.
Amy Winehouse was best new artist in 2008.
She was. And that was one of my notes here. Amy Winehouse won best new artist in 2008. I'm telling you, I would have thought she was like 80 years old by then. She beat Taylor Swift and Paramore. Those were the other nominees.
Wow.
Taylor Swift and Paramore were the new nominee, or the best new artist nominees in 2008.
I didn't know that. I didn't know she was up against Taylor Swift.
I swear Amy Winehouse is like ancient to me. I have no clue who she is now. I need to again, my timelines are not working. She did?
Oh yeah.
I'm going to do a history lesson.
Tragic death. She died young.
I don't know anything. I love
Amy
that
Winehouse
song. Know nothing about her.
She I don't know. When did she pass away? She died from alcohol poisoning.
Oh.
In 2011. So literally 3 years after she won Best New Artist.
That is so sad. I'm going to have to look into her because I love that song, but I have no clue like when, until today, I didn't know what time period she was a part of. So very interesting. But so she won Best New Artist and Record of the Year and Song of the Year. She beat Rihanna with Umbrella and Beyonce with Irreplaceable that year.
That's wild.
All the other names were driving me nuts. We had U2, Nickelback, Green Day, Akon, T-Pain, Chris Brown, Kanye West was all over there. So that made me feel really old. That's the time period we're in. That was bananas to look at. It was a very fun, like, little topic for me to dive into this morning. I did really like the album. I honestly... There were a lot of songs that I recognized.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Like La La Land and Don't Forget. I feel like those two were whatever. I knew it. And then Get Back. I knew that song, but would have never guessed that it was Demi Lovato. I don't know who I would have thought it was, but I like that song. I just would have never known who sang it. Like, I don't know what I would have said if you asked me that. My two favorite songs from listening through it are On the Line and Two Worlds Collide.
Okay.
I love those songs.
Okay.
I feel like those are the two least rocky songs, and maybe that like
yeah,
is why.
I wrote down my favorite songs too. I said La La Land, Get Back, but like those are classics. Trainwreck is one of mine. I love Trainwreck.
Okay.
On the Line. On the Line was the song that I like would listen to in my iPod when I was like walking around gym and like my boyfriend was in the gym class with me, you know, like I wasn't like with him, but like
that is a good song to be like walking around, you see your boyfriend or something. That's a good one to be listening to. That's a good one.
And so On the Line, Don't Forget, and then I also really like The Middle.
Okay. So I do like that one too.
So yeah, those were my favorites from this album. I don't know that I have any least favorites, if I'm being honest. I didn't write anything down.
I didn't really either because there weren't any like really slow, somber songs. So I was very pleased. Like, I didn't skip things often. I just let it play, and that is unlike me. So I will say it was really good. And my last note on it is that all around it's a great album for it being 2008 and the same year that Camp Rock released. Because Camp Rock was atrocious. I wish I could have not finished it. I wanted to turn it off so bad. I did not like that movie. It was fine. Here's what I'm going to say.
Do you think it would have been different if you had watched it in 8th grade?
Yes, because my main takeaway from Camp Rock is that it is the epitome of 2008 DCOMs. Like, it is the epitome of a Disney Channel movie. Is it a Disney Channel original movie? Mm-hmm. It is, right?
Yeah.
It's cheesy. It's corny. Yep. I had secondhand embarrassment the entire film. Yep. I wanted to not watch it the entire time because it was just wild. Like, the dances, the stuff. I don't know. I'm like uncomfortable thinking about it, if I'm being honest. My one question, well, no, it's not my one question. The Jonas Brothers, babies. They were babies in that movie. Nick Jonas looks like a child in that movie. They were small.
They were babies. They were tiny. So what were your thoughts on the music from Camp Rock?
Oh, the music's fine. The music is totally fine. Like, I will say the songs are fine. More of this is about the acting and like the dancing. Right. The music is fine. Let me pull up the album right now.
I have it up right now too because I'm looking at it because I was just thinking about that. Like, there's We Rock, Play My Music, Gotta Find You, Start the Party, Who Will I Be? This Is Me was one of my favorite songs of all time. Like,
yes,
This Is Me will always be in like my top 10 probably favorite songs. Like, I love that song. Here I Am, Too Cool by Megan Martin, Too Cool by the Mean Girl.
Yes.
I loved that one.
Yes.
I loved that one growing up.
Of course.
I loved that one. I didn't relate to it.
Right.
I wasn't too cool. Believe me. I was not cool.
Could you imagine?
Our Time Is Here and then What It Takes.
Yes. This Is Me is great. Like, that's a good song. Obviously.
What it takes to be my guy. What it takes to make me shine.
Secondhand embarrassment. Like, I just don't have words sometimes. We Rock. It is what it is. That's Disney. Mm-hmm. It is. It's Play My Music. I've always liked that song. That song's good. Gotta Find You. I've liked that song too. Like, I've never seen the movie, but Disney Channel always played music videos. Mm-hmm. Do that. Who Will I Be? I never knew that song. It was fine. Whatever. This Is Me is great. Favorites. This Is Me is a great song. I think this isn't so silly, but Hasta La Vista. That's a fun song. That's a good one.
No, Hasta La Vista is great.
It has a good beat too. See,
yeah.
And it makes you kind of want to dance. That one's a good song. Too Cool was terrible.
Oh, terrible, but I loved it.
Yeah, like in 8th, 9th grade.
Cool to know you. I'm too cool for my shoes. I'm too cool for my dress. Oh my God.
I was so mad I was watching it and not watching Bridgerton. Okay. I'm scared because there's a second one.
Just you wait. Because the first one's better than the second, in my opinion.
No.
The second one's even cringier.
Great.
But you'll also get to experience the like iconic and memed like Camp Rock.
Oh, I thought that was this one. So I'm sitting there waiting the whole movie for that.
No, that's in the second one.
Ugh. I didn't get that part.
I just thought Miles was about to throw up on my carpet. No, so the really cringy like entrance scene where they're doing their little like thing.
Camp Rock.
That's
Stomping.
in the second movie.
Dang it.
I will also let you know they're filming a third movie right now. Like, the Jonas Brothers are actively filming Camp Rock 3.
I hope. I just hope to God that they change something. Like, I don't know what they have to change, but like, it's terrible. It is
out of 10.
Out of
10. Camp Rock for me, out of 10, 7.
Okay. Okay. Honestly, that makes me feel a little bit better. Here's something. I feel like the movie went by very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Like we went from she's at camp, she's hated by everyone, everything's fine again, and Tess turns into this angel, like super kind at the flip of a switch. At the end of the movie, I thought when she took Mitchie's songbook that she was going to steal that song and sing it at the final jam. I thought she was going to go up and sing that song, and I was kind of mad that she didn't because I wanted that to happen. I wanted her to sing that song on stage. And so I was like, why did they even have her? Why did they show her trying to sing this song? Like, I thought she was going to sing it and make it her own and be like, that's my song. I'm the girl you're looking for.
See, I think the mistake here is you watching this and not a mistake, because I'm not saying this is top quality cinema, but like in between Bridgerton. Like Bridgerton
That's
is
true.
like high class, make haste. Like,
Yes.
and
Come
then
now,
and then
my
you're going
lord.
to like Camp Rock. I'm too
I
cool
gotta
for my
find
dress.
you.
Like, I think it's just like the juxtaposition of of what you're watching, where like, had you watched Camp Rock like 2 weeks ago, you might have had a different opinion,
In between
because it's
Lizzie
like
McGuire.
this, you were like, I don't want to watch this. I want to watch this classy, elegant
I want to sip
Bridgerton.
tea
I
and
don't
think about my
want to
lord.
watch a girl with flour all over her.
Oh my God.
You know,
That,
so like
that was a choice.
so I think that because you were like smushing it between Bridgerton, probably a little bit more critical because of like the setting that you were really invested in at the time, which was not camp.
Listen, it's been out for 15 years, longer
Almost
than that.
20.
I've chosen not to watch it in 18 to 20 years, probably for a reason. I don't know. Here's my thought. Here's what I think would make Camp Rock really good. The mean girl should have been Sharpay Evans is at camp. It's because she wants to be a singer. She's never the best, but she's a singer. I feel like if Sharpay was like the Tess in the movie, that would have been hilarious. Like they could have had a really cool moment of like bringing something together. And I was just pondering
But
it.
Sharpay thought she was a good singer. Like Sharpay thought she was like, and I mean, she was.
And so does Tess. So I feel like she could have been
That's
a
true.
really good mean girl at camp. Like she has to go back and she wants to win all these competitions. And so she shows up and does her little Sharpay thing. I just thought that would be fun. I don't know. I would give it like, I like the music of it. I think the music that Demi Lovato sings in this movie makes the movie because she has an amazing voice and the songs are really good. What kills me is like Allison Stoner's hip hop dances.
Oh,
and
yeah,
like she's really good.
Yeah.
And like that, where Demi Lovato does this thing in that movie where she like smiles.
Yes.
With all of her teeth. She goes, she's so good. And I'm like, wow, that's a lot. And if you notice in the first scene, this is why I wanted to turn it off. Before Mitchie even thinks about Camp Rock, I want my summer to be all about music. And she's talking to her best friend at her locker, like at school still. Her friend, if you look at her really closely, she doesn't look at Demi the whole time she's speaking. She looks left, she looks right, she looks back, 1, 2. Her eyes go side to side like, what are you doing this summer? And I just immediately was like, director, cut. Like, make her do this scene again. It's so bad. And it drove me nuts.
Oh, that's so funny. I would have never noticed.
No, this girl was really terrible. And I was like, this is not going to be good. But the music saved it. I think I'd give it like... High School Musical for me is like 8 out of 10. And I really love High School Musical. I'd probably give it like a 5, maybe 5.5. It's not bad. The music's great. The music is good. Okay, let's go with that. Joe Jonas, it's hilarious. I mean, he's such a diva in the movie. And I think it's fun. It's just the cringy stuff.
It's cringy.
Really makes me cringe hard in that movie.
Yeah.
But it was a fun watch. I think I needed to see it. And that's what I want to see. I want to see Demi Lovato on stage in a couple of months at her concert being like, that's
and know
Mitchie.
That you like experienced Camp Rock. Right.
Exactly.
Like, that's what made Demi Lovato. And like for you to not have seen it. Yeah.
But that's a fun deep dive. My Facebook from 2008 are all these cringy picnic pictures of my shadow. Okay, like
Right.
we all are like that, and
Yes.
that it makes her
Yes.
relatable. It makes me be like, that's Demi Lovato, who is smiling, showing every single one of her teeth with her eyes as wide as can be throughout this whole movie, and now she's cool as heck,
Yes.
singing her however many albums she has now. That's the whole life cycle. I want the cringe. I want the secondhand embarrassment, because that's the same thing that's the same thing we're gonna feel at Hilary Duff. I'm gonna be like, you were really cringy in Lizzie McGuire. That's the fun of this. That's what makes me want to be at this concert. Like, that's what makes me realize how big of a human you are, and how like amazing this career that you have.
Right.
That's what I want.
The career you've had. Yeah.
Right. That's why we're doing this, because it's going to make it that much more special, because it's like full circle moment where it's like you were Mitchie throwing flour on your face. Like, that's hilarious that you are now this like beautiful grown woman singing these great songs. I don't know. I think it was the perfect start.
Okay,
I think
good.
we can only go up from here, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what else to expect. But it was fun. It was good. I'm happy with it all.
Yeah, I'm excited. So next week, if anyone wants to come along with us, we are going to watch, or we're going to listen to Here We Go Again. The album Here We Go Again came out in 2009. And then we're going to watch Sunny with a Chance season 1. So like, you don't have to watch the full season. You can watch just a few episodes if you want. If you don't want to watch the whole thing, that's fine. I have it split up over the course of like a couple of weeks that like we could watch the whole show if you want to, but like we don't have to. I think the episodes are probably like 20 minutes long. So they're not
easy.
Long episodes by any means. It's like a Lizzie McGuire. It's like an episode
Simple.
of Lizzie McGuire. They're short, but like I have written down episode 1 through 15 for season 1. We do not have to do that full thing. You can just watch as much as you want.
Okay.
And if you're like, I like it, I'm going to watch it, whatever, vibes. If you're like, I'm good, that's also fine.
Teddy,
just watch
I have
a couple
to turn
episodes.
this off.
Yeah.
It's terrible. I have to get back to my Bridgertons. I got to see who Colin's going to pick in season 3.
Right.
No, I'm excited. I think that was a really good start. The music of both the album and Camp Rock were great. Like, those were very easy listens for me. And I am very, like, if it's a song that my ears don't like, I will switch it or I will turn it off. I do not waste my time, like, listening to stuff that doesn't, like, what's the chemical that releases? If I don't have serotonin, like, bursting through my head when I'm listening to something, it will be changed fast or will be turned off. And that didn't happen with any of this. I was very happy with it. So
I really like this next album.
This
one that came out in 2009. I think I listened more often to a lot of these than I did even the first album. Like there's some on the first album that I really, really like and that I listen to a lot, but there's some of these that I really, really, really liked.
I'm excited. Okay, I'm pulling it up because I don't know. And I just want to see if there's anything off the top of my head that I would know. Okay, I don't know a single song on this album.
No?
Nope. There's not a single song that I know.
I think you will know. So Far, So Great at the very bottom. That's the theme song to Sunny with a Chance. So you've probably heard that. And then Here We Go Again, you've definitely heard.
You think?
Yeah.
It's not. No, that's not Demi Lovato who sings that song. Here we go again. I kind of want to be more than friends.
No, that's like
not
Neon
Demi
Trees.
Lovato. Okay.
Yeah.
Not Demi. Well,
No.
I have a lot of listening to do then because I don't know this. And some TV to watch. So this is good. I think that was a really fun start. I'm glad it started with Camp Rock because, like, that is a classic. We are at the age where it is a classic now.
It is.
Okay, it's a classic decom, and it's cringy. That's what they are. They are all bad. They're not bad. They're all like this.
Bad.
It's
Like
perfect
if
for
you
what it is.
right now are watching High School Musical for the first time, honestly,
oh my gosh, if I watch Hannah Montana right now, I would cringe. Probably Sweet Niblets and whatever else. I would have secondhand embarrassment for Miley Cyrus.
Wait, I want a needlepoint canvas that says Sweet Niblets.
You should.
I think I need some Hannah Montana canvases.
You know what you should do? You should make Haste, Sweet Niblets. I don't know if there's like TV show ones that are fun sayings like that. That would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun. I'm into it. Sweet Niblets would be a cute one. Because then it goes with
funny.
like the show. But yeah, so they all have their own form of secondhand embarrassment. And that's just what makes them great. That's what they are. They are what they are because of the way that they are. That's where I'm going to leave it.
Yep.
I don't know how else to say it.
Well, good. I'm excited for next week. I'm excited to yap more next week about it.
Me too. So here we go again. I'm going to download the whole album right now so I don't forget. She's got a sassy album cover on this one.
That I was even alive. Did you forget everything we ever had?
I just got confused.
Don't forget.
Teddy, you have a beautiful voice.
Oh, thanks.
You
really up there with Demi Lovato. Okay, on that note, that's all we have for you this week. I'm gonna shut up before I get myself in trouble here. Just have this on the internet forever. Love this for me.
Teddy,
okay,
that was great. Thank you all so much for listening to us chit chat today, and we will all catch up with you next week.
Bye, friends.
Goodbye.